Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Syken and today we're continuing our adventure with Syken Heals. It is still Season 2 of the Diaries of Death, where we're playing on the official servers, Stitches to be precise, and trying not to die. Good, couple of updates. I continued handing in quests, really worked on my engineering mostly, so that is behind the scenes. So we now got 250 engineering and a good mining, which allows us to get thorium, which will be great for us. I did a Princess Maraudon run really quickly, got the gem shards heart, which is a good item, and the big news, we got the nifty stopwatch. After 200 soil that I put through, we finally got the frost oil, and with that the nifty stopwatch, which means we're all set to escape certain doom if it so happens. We are in the Eastern Plaguelands, one of the most dangerous zones in the entire game, and we're trying our best to not get pinched by these mysterious plague bats. Today on the menu is a little bit of questing, and if we find a good dungeon to go to, then I would do that. Either LBRS, or even better if I could find it, a nice little Dire Maul East group. These are two level 60 instances that we can more or less safely heal. Other instances like Scolomancer or Stratholm, potentially a little bit above our pay grade yet, simply because we are still with level 56 not in the best condition to do that. However, we also upgraded all of our skills. As you can see, we're now getting the Greater Blessing, which is the 15-minute version of all the blessings. Fantastic. Gone are the days where I need to just continuously bless people for 5 minutes. Well, not completely gone, but partially gone. And hopefully that'll be good to use that in a dungeon context. I think we're getting the rest, or the remaining ones, at 58 and 60, so stay tuned for that. At the moment we are moving through a rather dangerous zone where we need to kill ghouls if we see them, and get these put these plague termites down in prepared areas. Unfortunately, the enemies here are rather high level and incredibly densely stacked, so we don't want to be caught out with our pens down. I will nonetheless start to fast forward. Fast forward, because it's just me riding through here, and place a couple more termites. Alright, so we got a Plague Upon Thee done. Or even a little bit more termites than we need. Very good. So that's one down. We still need to find better places than here to do that. There's a recipe book quest over here, Augustus Recipes. I'm wondering if I really want to do that. I got quite a few quests. I suppose I can delete that and just do the Augustus quest, or at least take it. Whether or not I do it is a different story. Okay, so we'll take that one, and then I think we're going over here and are just gonna do the ghouls, really. Alright, let's get him the recipe book. Still tragic. I think, if I'm remembering, it was upstairs. That's better than chicken. So, and that's still good for us. Get that down, as we do have resources, so I'll be heavily using that. Let me clear towards the book. Alright, after a little bit of fighting, we're right next to it. Good. Our DPS together with the Winterfall Firewater, by the way, isn't too bad on some targets. It's actually respectable. So that's what we need to bring him. Easy quest. Just need to weasel our way out of here without pulling any of the other enemies. And make sure that the elite crypt fiend isn't around. That would be a bummer as well. This guy. I think we can. Very good. That, however, is a problem. Where is the Overlord? Somewhere here is the Nerubian Overlord.
Quick about your business.
And we can't really be where the Overlord is. That thing is a run ender. As you can see, the unit's scan goes crazy, indicating just how many nasty enemies are here. Yeah, we're going to just get away and leave the place. Got a nice recipe book that was okay, a little bit of extra XP, nothing super fancy. Unfortunately, no follow-up quest, but it was quick. Alright, next up, I think we're just going to do the Defenders of Darrowshire. That seems like a reasonable next quest. Alright, moved to a camp where we can get these tools. Because our job now will be to grind these guys down. Once you kill them, they are typically becoming kind of the free spirit. And that I think Defender of Darrowshire, we need to free 15 of these spirits. These Darrowshire defenders have died and risen as undeads in true paladin fashion. We need to free these spirits. These guys are level 58, so no joke. Pretty much a little bit higher level than we are. I will fast forward most of this here because it is really just relatively repetitive grinding. So fast forward for you. Alright, the guys were all the way up to level 59, which became orange, and as much as I like to do zones in one go, I'm also asking myself, so what after the zones are cleared, where would you want to quest afterwards? So instead we're really just doing the lower level versions of the quests here, and then back to the Western Plaguelands. Let's get Perilous Dole going. I need all of the different parts. Should be a little bit easier because that should be level 55-ish.
I'll need to put that to use it.
All right. Time to get Ghosts of the Past. What are we dealing with? Frost Shock and Chill.
Past that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, come on. I hate it when they are resisting exorcism. These guys are at least level 55, so it's not always an uphill battle. Oh, wow. Dimitri just died, I think. Him and I were... Rip, mate. That was the one rogue that we worked with in Yunguru Crater. Oh no. So not only Holy Spirit, but also all of our comrades that we have played with have died. Death Sweep, the warrior that we do it with, also had died. That is unfortunate, man. Brings me to the question, are we a cursed paladin? Everybody who teams up with us at some point is starting to die. Gosh, that was a long battle. Good, we got the body. Right side, left side. And we're missing the doll's head. Which I think can be found over here. Big mining bomb. Nice. But I'll keep a little bit reserved so that we can heal ourselves. There we go. Now's the time to do that. Let's continue with consecration. Gosh, we're taking this slow. Good, we'll just counter heal here. 1, 2, 3 judgment, and we just need to outlast this guy. They unfortunately don't have any mana, so their frost shocks are going to keep coming. But with Seal of Wisdom on him, our own Seal of Wisdom and our Blessing of Wisdom, we're regenerating mana quite rapidly. Alright, problem solved. And I think we now got all of the pieces together. It's just a matter of putting it together and trading in the quest. And there was another hard one over here. Zaldar the Outcast was downstairs in the crypt. So that one might be a bit tougher as well. Good, we got the doll. That's a good start. I like the bombs that we have crafted. That's a huge area. Uncle Carlin, we could trade in whenever we feel like. That's not needed right now. Just wondering if we should do Salvador the Outcast. Well, it's a dangerous area, but I know why it is red. It is that quest with the graveyard, where you are summoning basically 4 enemies, actually. The boss plus 3. I distinctly remember that had been an issue, even on my mage. Good. However, I think that quest here is requiring us to actually go into the very building and not just assess the graveyard there. Cool. Well, there's only one way to find out whether or not it is dangerous, and that would be doing the actual quest. I'll fight into the crypt. Alright, we had a pretty tough fight actually. Just clearing this room, but we're now ready to take on Splendor the Outcast. I needed to lay on hands and bubble because pulled 4 of these. Could have ran, of course. But since I don't play a long session today anyways, I figured might as well use the cooldowns, which is maybe the right approach. Always having cooldowns available is the better selection. I mean, I do have Blessing still, in case something like target dummies and so on and so forth. It's not a complete problem, but still. I didn't have the mental foresight to just showcase the fight when it was happening. Should have potentially done that. There's still level 60 quest there. I think we're not going to do that yet. Got a couple of quests to trade in, and that's what we're going to do before we're moving to the world buffs, because it's world buffing time. And afterwards I need to think about what I am going to do. There are a couple of quests that we can trade in here in the Lighthouse Chapel. Then there are a couple of quests that we can trade in here, so that is 4 quests, so maybe 5 to 10% are missing to level 57. I would love to play another dungeon, to be entirely honest, and kind of save these quests here for the last 2 levels, but yeah, I'm not always getting a group together. Anyways, let me trade in, and then it's world buff time. Alright, it is after world buff time. We got a couple of buffs running, nothing special, mostly the Zalander one, and we drank an elixir of giants ourselves. Time for us to do a strange historian quest, which is an elite quest, but I think the elite is relatively easy. Famous last words, I know, but we're going to see. I think they can be isolated once this here is freed up. So, let's actually go in with as much of a buff as we can. Good. 40 buffed. 1, 2, 3. 4. level 5. And we're AoE grinding these guys. Shield up. Concentrate up. Shield up, concentrate up. And time for a heal. Good, yeah, that was the right amount of enemies. Very good. Clears this area up nicely. We're just going to heal up and we're good. Just a little bit of nature damage, that's fine. Good. Time for another pull, I would say. Again, let's just clear this area here. 1, 2. Bit of healing. Again. And some holy light, come on. Should be enough to kill all of them. Good experience. All right. One more time drinking up, and then I think we can give it a go and see. We do have fences here to help us, so we should be really fine. All right. Changed to a blessing of mana regeneration, and let's get this guy going. There's the wedding ring. Where is he? I was under the impression that there would be an elite mob. I was under the impression that there would be an elite mob. Haven't done it in a while. Well, then let's just straight in the quest. Good. Next stop for us is we're going to go in and see Chromie. That, however, means we need to clear the way to her first. So a couple of individual pulls. I don't want to do anything stressful or out of the ordinary. Got good mana regeneration and really excellent single target damage at the moment. Well, we're world buffed, so excellent in a paladin sense. Which means I'm just going to individually pull other guys here. We're going to go up, trade in the quest, and also take... Oh. These guys were elites, right? Yeah. No. Someone must have been here recently. It's typically not cleared. We're staying at high health because the searing wheel nukes very much. And fire protection. There we go. That was stupid. Yeah, you can see 50% health. No problem. This guy nukes you down together with the Shadowborn volleys. That's a lot of damage just coming in. And of course, all-time favorite mana burn. Now we gotta be still careful here, although we're buffed. If you don't know what you're up against, then things can escalate rather quickly here. The fertility debuff is also nasty. 30 stamina reduction means we're actually down to... Yeah, well, it's still okay, but you're reducing the overall max health. And the blast wave here is really, really nasty. I wouldn't be surprised this guy is 4th deadliest in the Eastern Plaguelands. Yeah, without shadow of a doubt. That does not surprise me. I'm even wondering why there are 3 more deadly enemies. The Annals of Darrowshire is a shite quest because it is very dangerous. Where do we have it? Western Plaguelands. I don't know, man. It's not a great quest. But her alternative, A Matter of Time, is also not a great quest either. What are we going to delete? I think we're just going to take this one off for now. Not sure if I should even do these quests. Those two in particular are no fun quests. Alright, let's do the It's a Matter of Time quest first. Now that's an absolute killer of a quest. Yeah, let's go there. Alright, the big problem with the temporal parasites that we're about to face is A, we need a place to kite. We got that towards the north, that's fine. But B, all these guys are continuously respawning, which makes it very, very difficult to fight all of them at the same time. So I think we're just gonna go sword and board, and let's hope that we're not getting multiples. Okay, one we can handle, and that might even be lucky. Every single one of them has a chance to spawn yet another temporal parasite. Always need to watch for an angle out, which would be like around there. Because I already know that they are going to do that. We're going to heal ourselves up to full before we finish the first parasite. There you go, surprise. That's what it was.
I'll need to use it.
There's going to be a test of endurance, just how many parasites can we chain after each other, after one another, before we run out of resources. But luckily that's a game that the Paladin can play very, very, very well.
I'll need to equip that to use it.
Good. So, I will, if it's just one spawning each time, I will actually fast forward a little bit. Never mind. That's a misrepresentation of how that quest typically goes, because it's 1 to 3 spawning, and if you have 3, it is actually a bit of a problem. Let's try that again. There we go, we have a problem. Well, we don't have a massive problem because we have a blessing of freedom, which we will aggressively use in order to not need to deal with all 3 of them. Let's see if I can single pull one of them, that would be awesome. Or if they are chained. Nope, they are chained. And I do not think that I should fight 3 of them. That would be very unwise. Alright, fast forward that. I'll go to another location. Alright, we finished the first, but yet even more annoying quest of getting the temporal parasites done. Luckily, I ran into 2 other people that needed to do it, and we just did it quickly. I mean, it is possible, but it just takes a long time if you do it alone, and I did not feel the necessity for that. Given that other guys are clearing parts of this area, we're actually in a reasonably lucky situation. Because we need to fight our way to the cathedral there to get the annals of Darrowshire. It's another quest that I really don't appreciate. Western Plaguelands potentially my least favorite questing area, mainly because there are so many gacha mechanics, as well as the quests themselves. Every single one, except even the wildlife quest maybe, is either super dangerous or in a high mob density spawn area, right? So there is never the situation where you're like, yeah, I think we can do that. Matter of fact, it's always a very careful balance not to die. I'm not even sure if I can enter that area without pulling. Let's see, it's going to be very, very close. Nah. Listen, I think we're going to do another quest. The animals can wait until we're a little bit higher so that the guys are green to us and the aggro radius goes down. There is no point in throwing your life away. That just isn't. Good, we're going to kill disease wolves and are doing the wildlife quests. Not sexy, but honest experience. Honest experience for honest work. Yeah, we need to kill 8 diseased wolves. Let's find some and get them down. For once, I'm looking for the most basic of all wildlife bitches, the Western Plagueland diseased wolf. Can we make that happen? Yes, we can. So I want to show you these guys. Are likely as unexciting as it gets because they have like nothing other than disease and a furious howl. And yeah. I think I'm just going to chain kill them. As you can see, since they're not undead, our typical shenanigans do not work against them. So it takes a little bit longer to put them down. Fast forward those 8 kills for you. Alright, it just so happened that I found a Scholarman's group. I know, quite a surprise to me as well. Very early level for that. I'm almost level 57, so let's see if this one is going to be the last run, or if it turns out to be a good idea. Going to see that in the next episode though. Thank you very much for watching, have a good one, and see you on the next episode. Bye bye.